What up, team? Look at this. The Reebok Nano 2s. Anybody would have thought that a CrossFitter lives here. Oh, scared of the camera, look at that.
Lord.
Look at him, look. What is it?
I think this is a cat on the top.
Look at his eyes. What is going on here?
It's my shoe collection. Larry.
Metcons.
These are probably today's wear. Nobles. More Metcons. More Nobles. More Metcons. Metcons. The whitest. The camo. Black. The lifter.
Yeah, the lifter. That's like a CrossFitter's like dream.
They just keep coming.
Shoes everywhere. Even I don't have this many pairs of shoes, bro. Are we going breakfast before training or after training? Food before. So we're going to eat now, eat again, and then train. This is how Sonny eats. We're having a snack now, cinnamon bun, coffee. Chill out. Then we're going to go get an actual breakfast. Potato rosti, bacon and poached egg. Breakfast number 2, first before we then go and train. That's what they say though, isn't it? It's like get big to lift big, eat big to get big to lift big.
How you doing, guys? Alright?
We're going to make a CrossFitter out of Sonny, so this is Sonny's first ever.
I need to take some weight out of my pockets.
This is his first ever attempt at a muscle up on the rings.
The Nano 2's on.
We know that Sonny is strong, so I was just like, bro, just hook grip it, keep your hips high, you can do it, man.
Right, grip, false. Yeah. Hips have got to go like that, yeah?
Hips have got to stay high, feet stay high.
Oh, nearly!
Not bad. Not a bad attempt for a weightlifter. Now let's do what he's good at. School me. I'm gonna go school. That face though. I've actually not been nervous to do a lift in quite a while. This is 170, it will be a new PR on the front squat. I hate going super heavy front squats because I just hate ditching out of it. I'm like nervous for this lift. 160 kind of felt okay, but Sonny's making. You're gonna hit PRs, you hit it with Sonny, okay? So this is what I've learned. So we're gonna do it.
When you watch it back though,
Great success. 200 kilos for Sonny Webster.
we're doing this 200 squat in honour of the Nano 2.0. So I'm just gonna change shoe.
If you lift more than 200 kg in the Nano 2s, then you hold the record, but currently I think Sonny's gonna hold it.
I'm gonna try and keep it.
If you do squat over 200, send me the video on Instagram, I'll send it straight to Sonny. Yep. And then you've got a squat off. Let's go. I'm buzzing off that 170, I'm ready to go home. 5, 15, 20, 25, 25. It's like lifting a rainbow. So that's the front squat done. Sonny usually likes to go pretty heavy on the front squat before he does a heavy clean. Then he gets used to the weight.
That was heavy for me, that was.
Gets used to the weight being through his legs. Anyway, you guys loved the snatch video the other day when he broke it down really nicely and simply, so I thought, again, for you guys, he hasn't done the clean, so today he's going to take you through the clean of how to do it properly, just kind of like the basics, so you can understand it in your head before you go away and do it. So smash that like button if you enjoy this, and if you want to see more like the jerk, top of the snatch, things like that. We can always come back and learn off the best mover in the UK. I'd say he's the best mover in the UK. Maybe not in CrossFit, but in weightlifting.
Cool, okay, so first of all, just like I did with the last video, I'm just gonna take you through setup, start position. It's always the simple things that you can get wrong. So when you're addressing the bar, when you're setting up for clean, you don't need to turn your toes out so much. So generally I have my toes pointing straight ahead. I want to use hook grip again, so for those of you that don't know, the other way around, that is thumb underneath fingers, okay. Once we've got a grip set, once again, we want the bar touching the shins, so the weight's over right through the center of our feet. And then in terms of where we want our bum height, which is another common problem that people don't know, is I go again having my knees and arms in line. My shins are quite vertical, but because our grip's obviously much closer, our bum's naturally gonna start higher than what it does in the snatch. Arms stay nice and relaxed, and my knees sit within my arms, so the weight's obviously still pushing directly down through the middle of our feet.
Question, you don't have to push your knees out, do you?
No. Weight's pushing right down through the flats of the
So you
floor.
drive up rather than pushing the knees out?
Yeah, of course. Not this, because then the weight goes to the outside of the foot.
Yeah.
You wouldn't jump like that, so you don't lift like that, okay? Once we're set, I always set my shoulders back and down, so I'm engaging my lats and making sure my back's nice and flat. In this position, I really feel like a burning sensation in my legs, because you can see even without my arms there, all the weight's sitting here in the big muscles. So I've set my shoulders back and down, and from here, all I'm thinking about doing, once again, is pushing the floor away, my legs, keeping the bar touching, all the way up till it comes past the knee, and then when I'm still touching past the knee, this is when I'm thinking about striking up, okay? Now because our grip is closer, the point in which the bar's contacting the body is lower. This is sort of brushing the mid-thigh through the middle, as opposed to hitting off on the hips. So you want to make sure your arms are hanging and your shoulders are over the bar. And the bar will then brush the mid-thigh as you strike up. As I'm striking up here through the middle, all I then think about doing after I've kicked is driving my elbows through and move my feet out. Elbows through, feet out, into the bottom, and from here, leading with the elbows. That's it.
Killing it.
So I'll show you that again in one smooth movement, just talking you through it a little bit quicker, nice and simple. Key things: bar touching, arms relaxed, big chest, pushing the floor away with the legs, contact at mid-thigh, elbows through, stand up.
Nice. Back stays level throughout the whole move.
Exactly the same angle the whole way as we come off the floor. This doesn't move. All I'm doing here, pushing with the legs.
Yeah. Not this, which I see a lot in the CrossFit boxes.
Not this, not this.
Not this.
Not this. Oh, I can't even do it.
See? He moves so well that when you try and tell him to not move well, he can't do it. Basically the point being is I see a lot of people in the gym, I see a lot of people in the CrossFit box when they set themselves nicely for a clean, they do this. And then they hinge, rather than drive. It's kind of the main thing I've learned off Sonny the most. It's helped me a lot with my clean. Right, let's clean. I've hit 1 PB today, so might as well try and make it 2.
Primed now.
Primed. Oh, I'm really happy with the 170 front squat, I'm not gonna lie. Don't try that at home, team. I've just told you guys to not try this at home, and now Sonny's making me try. This is 70 kilos, man. Put it there. That's easy. I was actually kind of fun, team. Still don't try it at home, but it was fun. Or if you do try it at home, please start really light. Put my lifts next to Sonny's and I'm like, I felt like I was moving that fast. But I really wasn't. I remember when I first came to the CrossFit box and I saw someone do a 100 kilo clean. I literally watched him and I was like, how the hell did that guy do that? And I'd like go and try and deadlift it, and like even though I'd come from bodybuilding, so deadlift, like a heavy deadlift was okay, I was like, how does he get this from there? Like, it used to just blow my mind. It's all in the movement. That's what, spending a lot of time with Sonny has really helped with that. And now like 100 kilos, is don't rush learning a movement. It takes a hell of a long time. I'm like a year and a half in now to clean and jerking and snatching, and he's still picking me up on every single lift. You're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong. It's because you have to pick up your flaws to know where you can learn. It's the best way of learning. Understand where you go wrong and then fix it. Even Sonny learns, right? Even you get told by your coach that you're doing stuff wrong.
All the time.
All the time.
3 times a week. All the time. That's not like it.
Hey, Sonny's learning off me now. It's contagious. He's learning off me, Bottle City over here. But it's just, it's fighting with this. Just to do it. Oh, the legs are good, bro. The legs are good. Yep. My current clean PB is 141. We went up to 145, completely bottled it. So then we went back down to 137, felt good. We've added the 1 kilo plates on either side, so this is 142. This could be a good day, or we could just do this and bottle it again. Yes! Epic! Mental barrier broken. Boom! Train with Sonny, you hit PBs, we hit 2 today. Yes! Yes, mate! We both bottled lifts, but then he's just gone higher than the lift he bottled, and so did I. Take the weight down a little bit, nail the lift before, then go back up.
Build the confidence.
Yep. Strong, believe in yourself, come on, bro. What's going on?
Just lost my head, mate, just not confident. I'll do this now and it'll be like an empty bar, but it's just because I haven't done 187 in a few months. I'm just like panicking about getting underneath it.
See, you're not the only one that does it, team, in the UK. One of the best Olympic lifters.
Doesn't get any easier.
On the planet, still doesn't get any easier. The weight still can get in your head. It's crazy. I mean, I don't even know how he lifts that, to be honest. I mean, look, 180. Ready? Go. Yes.
Now what difference can this make?
Let's go, bro. Come on.
Nice!
Come on.
Yes! All day! Oh! Thank you.
Yeah. Successful day of training. 2 PBs for me. Sonny broke the mental barrier again.
Mental barrier, gone.
Took like 15 lifts. He might as well call himself a Crossfitter now.
I went down, and then I went back up, and then I went down, and then I went back up.
And then he nailed it. 187 kilos. It's like a max deadlift for most people, including me. Thanks for today. Every time I meet you, it's always a PB day.
Of course. Nice to see you, bro.